there was somebody who came out in a position of power and made a statement, and it was a police and crime commissioner, Donna Jones. I don't know what area she's in, but if you'd have become the mayor, you would have had her job. So she said, after the devastating attacks in Southport and sorry, I can't quite read what I've written here, but it's something like following the devastating attacks. Whilst the devastating attacks in Southport on Tuesday were capitalist, the commonality amongst the protest groups appears to be focused on three key areas. So that she's talking about protest groups like the one I went to, basically. So the commonality seems to be focused on three key areas. One, the desire to protect Britain's sovereignty. The need to uphold British values, and in order to do this, stop illegal immigration. The growth of feeling across the country has mirrored, to a lesser extent, the rebellion to illegal immigration that has played out across France in the past 12 months. The government must acknowledge what is causing this civil unrest in order to prevent it, which it hasn't. Arresting people, creating violent disorder units is treating the symptom, not the cause. Yeah. The questions these people want answering: what is the government's solution to mass and control immigration? How are the new Labour government going to uphold and build on British values? This is the biggest challenge facing Sir Keir Starmer's government, and it's bitten quickly. Now, that was the voice of common sense in the midst of all this. Guess what happened?
She would have deleted the post and apologised.
It was taken down. Yeah. She didn't delete it. It was taken down.
She would have took it down.
She was forced to take it down, basically.
I'm presuming she was a Tory.
She's a Tory.
Yeah, because she wouldn't have done that if she was Labour. And Tories are just as bad as Labour. They've looked at that and went, that sounds like you're on their side. Get rid of that post for a start. And what she said was quite sensible. She didn't promote violence. She was saying we need to understand the violence if we're going to solve it.
Yeah.
But this is how weak all our politicians are. And when you get a brave one like that, they get shut down and get cancelled.
Yeah.
We had MPs 20 years ago in Parliament trying to raise the issue of mass rape of girls. They got shut down. Some got sacked and not elected again because of it. So every now and again you get a brave politician, but then all the other politicians look at him and go, don't want that happening to me, so I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
But I think now they must have realised, but I think you're right, because they're so brainwashed by the playbook of this is politics, here's a book on politics. I know you've never had a job, here's a book on politics. They're so brainwashed by politics that they don't understand now. They've got to think differently.
They can't admit it, not only to themselves but to the country, because if they say, yes, you're right, these are the problems, that means I've got to do something about this. I don't want to do anything about this, so I'm going to attack the people on the protests and the rioters because I don't want to solve this problem. If I wanted to solve this problem, I'd been doing it 20 years ago, but I don't want to solve it. I'm happy with mass immigration. I'm happy with identity politics. This is what I believe in, so I don't want to solve it, so I can't admit it's a problem.
Do you think there's a chance the mainstream media will turn? Will start to address the issue, start to become proper journalists?
Eventually, but it'll take several years. Things will have to get a lot worse, and the general public will have to start turning more. Most of the people in the country are still to a large extent believe the mainstream media, even though it's reducing every year. We're not at the tipping point yet. So eventually they will. But we'll also need braver politicians, we'll need reform stepping up, we'll need other people stepping up to give it more credence that what needs to be done. And then if the people start liking that, the mainstream press, not the BBC because they don't need the money, but other ones will start following that because they're looking for subscribers, they're looking for views, that's how they get their advertisement, so they will follow the money. At the moment, the sensible voice is saying, this is a flash in the pan. This is a flash in the pan. Don't take the wrong side because you look foolish in a couple of months' time when they're all locked up and it's the end of it. And history over several decades, over 50 years, has told them all, this is a flash in the pan. All riots end very suddenly. Did you enjoy that video? I think you did. Come on now, hit that bell, subscribe, comment. Let's build this channel. I need more followers, I need more subscribers. Be part of the journey. See you soon.